there's no babying anymore, and I think that's big. If I don't make a post move and finish, then it's, come on, we need better from you, Ethan, and that kind of motivates me to help my teammates out.
Was that needed, do you think, from those guys?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that was a big turnaround in the season. Obviously, we always talk about the players meeting at Northwestern, and after that, they started to become a little bit more vocal, and also they stayed positive throughout everything, even whether they had a bad or a good game.
Ethan, how much is there? You saw the online stuff with like Bill Murray and whatnot. Does it? What's the feeling like when you got a guy who's like one of the most likable guys in Hollywood, and he kind of like broke his heart a little bit?
I actually felt bad for him, but just because I've seen his movies, but other than that, like there was a funny, I don't know if you've seen it or not, but it was like where the alarm, it's like Groundhog's Day or something. That was hilarious, but he's a great actor, and I'm sad to see like him sad, I guess, because he's brought me happiness, but I'm happy that he's sad in a way.
How much does Nigel and Bronson's experience kind of help you so far in the tournament, and how do you think it's going to help you kind of moving forward?
Well, Nigel definitely helped me through the pit game. I had some jitters, and he kind of talked me through that and said this was just going to be another game, maybe even more fun than regular, because these are the games you want to play. So Nigel's been a great mentor for me all year, and their leadership. Obviously, Bronson wasn't afraid to take those 2 shots down at the end, so because he's been here before.
Is he pressing Nigel, do you think?
I think he just is trying to let the game come to him, and then when the few shots that he doesn't make in a couple in a row, and I don't think he's pressing at all. I think for us to be successful, he needs to keep taking those shots, and I'm sure he's going to knock soon.
Once that goes in for him, do you think it's going to be lit off the basket kind of type of deal for him?
Yeah, there's obviously you've seen him earlier in the year where he struggled, and then he's had great games where he's knocking things down. So I think it's really good for us that he's kind of struggled, just because he's not, he's the best player on the team, and he hasn't been doing his best, and we've still survived. So once he starts doing his best, and we just have to keep it up, all our other role players, and we'll keep advancing.
Tell me about Notre Dame. What do you see?
Quick guards, guys that can shoot. They like to attack a lot like Pitt. And then Zach Augustine, really good big who uses his body a lot, kind of like me, just to get angles.
Somebody else mentioned Indiana, Michigan, some comparisons.
Yeah,
teams
no, they really like to space the floor out and give guys room to drive, and that's kind of what Indiana does and kind of what Michigan does.
Is that good or bad for you guys as far as matchup wise? Then how would you determine that?
I think it's fine for us with how much our defense has improved. We didn't play too bad against Indiana or Michigan the last 2 times we played them, so we just need to condense the lane a little bit and try and win the paint war.
Do you feel like both teams will sort of have momentum because you're coming in off of last-second shots going into the next round?
I guess we're equal then. Some might say it's lucky that we're both here, but I know at least in our locker room we know it's not luck, and we know we worked hard to get here, and we're ready to advance.
Did you watch them at all this year, Notre Dame? Have you seen them?
Yeah. I don't know why, but for some reason I did catch them a lot. And they're, like I said, they're a good team, and they did well in the ACC, and obviously they beat Duke. And Duke's a really good team, and so we just have to play well.
Is your defense the last 2 games, was that the best it's played all year? I think Coach said that in one of the post games, probably the best defense you guys played. Do you agree?
Yeah, probably. I'm trying to think of another game or games where we did, but he's pretty spot on with that.
Would you embrace the term winning ugly? Are you okay if people label that?
Are you saying that we won ugly last game?
I'm not saying it. I'm just saying it's been said. Are you embracing winning ugly or not?
I don't think wins are ugly, ever. Winning is winning, regardless of how you do it. And, obviously you want to do it the right way, but I don't think when we win, I would call it ugly, no.